Hey guys, welcome to part 2 of the Wiki Diecast haul. Like I said in part 1, pretty decent haul, can't complain, some cool cars, and yeah, let's get to what I found this week. Starting with this new Maestro that is the Grand National. Pretty neat little car. I like this Grand National casting. I mean, this is a pretty cool casting. Not the best Grand National casting ever, but Maestro, but still pretty decent little car. Does have rear decals and front decal. Actually has no front. Nope, it does. Put it in the bottom there. So that's pretty decent. Pretty cool little car. So yeah, I'm glad I found that little Grand National. Next up, it's a new Matchbox 5-pack, and this one is the Matchbox Construction 5-pack. Got it for 3 castings in here that I really like. So the two I don't really care for in here, like this scraper, don't really care for that. So, I really care for that one. I don't really care for this road roller either. So the only two I don't care for. But ones I think are pretty cool are the Matchbox backhoe. Pretty cool little casting. It's a moving part right here. I think it's a cool little casting. So that's cool to find. Pretty nice. And then the next car, Turf Hauler. This is a neat little casting. Has a moving thing right there, which is cool. Pretty cool front end, and yeah, it's a pretty neat little dump truck. So, yeah, that's pretty nice. Glad to find that one. And last up is 2014 Chevy Silverado. Oh, it's nice to find a new version of this casting. I like this casting a lot, so it's pretty nice. Rims are pretty cool. I like that construction paint scheme. No rear decals, but that's alright. Still pretty cool. So it's a pretty nice one to find. Glad I found that one. Next up is the Matchbox City Drivers 2 5-pack. Really glad I find this one. Really cool cars in here. There we go. Sorry about that. Just hard to open. Starting with this helicopter. Pretty little cool helicopter. Nothing too crazy. It's okay, little casting. So that's a cool one to find. Next one is this fire engine, which is pretty nice little fire engine. It's a realistic model too, which is pretty cool. Nice fire delivery on this one. Nice fire truck delivery. I like that. It's a nice little casting. Fire truck casting, so always cool to find a realistic fire truck. Next up is the GMC Wrecker. I really like this casting. Cool to finally have a new version of it. It's been a while since I've seen this one, so that's really cool. I always like these Wreckers, so really got to find this one. That's a nice one to add. Next up is the 89 Chevy Blazer 4x4. Pretty cool Blazer casting. I like the way it looks, and this paint scheme is pretty cool on it. It's not too bad. It's a nice little Blazer. I like that one. And last up is the 1994 Chevy Caprice Classic police car. Always like this casting. Pretty nice. Has no front or rear decal, but it has a nice police decal on it, so that's always cool. So I like that one. It's pretty nice to find. That's pretty cool. Yeah, it's a nice little Caprice. Next up are some new Hot Wheels I found. Mainline Hot Wheels, starting with a custom Count Muscula. It's like a Le Mans style muscle car. I like this casting. Pretty neat little fantasy casting. It's a nice wing in the back with this exhaust right there. Front end's pretty cool. This moves, just neat little thing on it. That's pretty neat, cool. So that's a pretty nice casting. Nice to find it. That's a pretty cool car. Next up is Ford Mustang Mach-E race car. Pretty neat little Mustang. I'm not the biggest fan of the Mach-E, but it's cool to add a new Mustang to the collection. No front decal, that's alright. Pretty nice racing scheme on it. Those rims are pretty cool. So it's a pretty decent car. So it's a pretty nice little Mustang. So I like that one. A little crud right there, but that's alright. But yeah, this is a cool little one to find. It's a pretty nice Mustang. So I gotta add that to the collection. Next up is the Batista. Pretty neat little electric hypercar. Not my favorite hypercar ever, but it's not that bad of a casting. Rims are pretty cool. Not their best paint scheme ever, but not too bad. Rims are pretty good on it. Just a pretty neat little casting. So yeah, that's pretty neat. Not too bad of a mainline to find. Next up is a nice one, the 2017 Audi RS6 Avant. Always cool to find a new version of this. It's been a while since I had found a new one. It's British Racing Green. Neat little casting. I like those rims. Has front decals and rear. So that's always cool when it has all those on them. Not that bad of a casting at all. So yeah, it's pretty neat little Audi Quattro. Yeah, that's pretty nice. So I'm glad I found that one. Next up, feels good to find a new version of this. It's 69 Shelby GT500. I haven't seen this casting in a while, so it's pretty awesome to see it come back. Nice little Shelby racing delivery. No front rear decals, but still pretty cool looking. Nice little Shelby. 69 Shelby's 500. It's alright. Not too bad of a Shelby casting. It's just cool to finally see this back again, so yeah, that's pretty nice. Can't complain there. Pretty cool Mustang. Just don't like it doesn't have the rear decal with the tail lights, but that's alright. Still a pretty nice car to find. The last mainline is the 83 Chevy Silverado. Always neat to find a new version of this. Casting, metal body, plastic base. Pretty cool little truck though. I love the Silverado casting. Rims aren't the best, but paint scheme's spot on. Has rear decals. Doesn't have front, but it's not that bad of a Silverado. Always love this casting, so it's always cool to find a new one. So it's really cool to find a new one in a basic color, realistic, instead of a fantasy kind of paint scheme. So really glad to find this one. That's really cool. Pretty cool Silverado. Really glad to find that one. That's it for mainlines this week. Next up, new car from Boulevard. It's a 2012 Mercedes-Benz C63 AMG Coupe Black Series in yellow. Really nice to find new Boulevards. I found these ones when I was in at Welcome to Glen actually. So it's been a while since I opened these. I haven't opened these yet, so cool to finally open them. And this is a really cool Mercedes AMG C63 AMG Black Series. I really love this casting. It's just really cool looking. Has that front decals. Rims are really nice on this one, and they're blacked out. And rear decal, which is all you really need. Just a really nice casting. So glad to finally open this, and it's just cool to finally add a new version of this. My second version, so from that red one from last year. But really cool to finally have this yellow version as well, so that's awesome. Next up, in the final Boulevard cars, the 77 Holden Toronto ANX in white. Really cool to find a new version of this. I like holding these really cool Australian cars. And this one's really nice. I do like this one more than the other casting. Rims are perfect on this car. Has a nice front decals right there. Right on top. And pretty cool rear decals as well. That's a nice little casting. One of my favorite new castings of the year. It's just cool to have a version of this. Finally, so this is a really nice car. Holden's really awesome, so this is a cool one to add. So that's really nice. So you can't go wrong with that. That's a cool car. So really glad to add that one. Last up is a new Gold Series from Lionel. It is Ricky Stenhouse Jr.'s Daytona 500 win. So cool to add a new 500 win. Really like this car. Just looks really cool. And I had to get the Daytona 500 winner. Trying to get all the 500 winners from now on in Indy 500, so I had to add this. It's a pretty cool paint scheme. Love the way it looks. Has a confetti right there. Nice. I like the colors on it. That's pretty cool rear decals too. It's just a pretty cool little car. Really like this one. It's always cool to find a Daytona 500 car added to the collection, so that's pretty awesome. So that's cool to find. So yeah, that's all I found this week. Pretty nice little haul. Can't complain. Some cool cars. And yeah. If you guys like this video, please like, subscribe, notification bell, and I love the support for these videos and nice comments and all that for the most part. So thank you so much. I really appreciate the support for this channel and stuff. So if you guys want more videos like this, please subscribe, hit the notification bell. And I'll see you guys in the next video, and I'll talk to you guys next time.